My name is Stephanie Jones, and I'm a baking and pastry arts student at Wake Tech. I've been in restaurant management for over 20 years, a little bored with that, so I started dabbling in making some desserts. Decided I might try it, so I came to Wake Tech because they have an awesome program, and when I get done, I intend to open my bakery business. The instructors here at Wake Tech, they treat you like family, they take time with you and teach you the skills you need to learn. My name is Stephanie Jones. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
My name is Christian Mena. I'm in the Architectural Technologies program at Wake Tech. I would definitely recommend Wake Tech. I have loved everything I've been a part of here. When I first came here, I knew I wanted to do something either in graphic design or in architecture, and it turned out that I took one architecture class just because I was also trying to build up my portfolio to be able to transfer out somewhere in the future. And I ended up taking that architecture class, and I met with some of the professors and directors, and they were great people, and a lot of them had already had students who were looking to do the same thing as me. So they welcomed me in and let me try out a couple of other classes, and from that point I pretty much fell in love with it, and ever since then I've been 100% about architecture. So it definitely helped to find myself. My name is Christian Mena. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
My name is Natasha Lindsay, and I am in the Substance Abuse Counseling / Human Services Technology at Wake Tech Community College. My story before attending Wake Tech was I was just a normal, hardworking nurse. Becoming visually impaired, I was lost, and I happened to stumble upon Wake Tech to find a new career. I was at home one day and I was watching my favorite TV show, not watching but listening to Law and Order, and upon the episode going off, a commercial came on about Wake Tech, about get a new career, start your career today, and a number to call. So I called that number, and upon calling that number, I found out that they had many different programs. So it really got my mind to thinking as to, well, what can I do that's visually impaired and help others? I finally decided upon substance abuse counseling, human services technology. Never say never. Wake Tech will be your most ultimate dream. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and especially if you have a team member of Wake Tech assisting you. My name is Natasha Lindsay. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
My name is Stephen Bogues, and I am in the Global Logistics program here at Wake Tech. I started off when I was right out of high school. I did not do well in college, ended up dropping out, and after a few years in the workforce, I've went back to school to get my degree, and I've put in a lot of hard work in order to get this done, and it feels fantastic, honestly. I work full-time, and I've been taking 18 hours each semester with a current 4.0 GPA, so it's been a lot of hard work, a lot of really hard time management, a lot of sacrifices, honestly, to achieve what I have. I would definitely tell people to come to Wake Tech just because it gives you every opportunity to be successful. Sometimes when you go to a four-year college like I did when I first left high school, you can certainly get lost in the shuffle, and Wake Tech doesn't let you really do that. They give you the tools to be successful, and as long as you work toward those goals, you will be. So if I was looking at a school to go to enhance myself, I would certainly choose Wake Tech, just because you could take one class and see if this is the right fit for you without spending a ton of money. And it allows you to really learn whether or not this is the right path for you. But I think Wake Tech definitely offers that opportunity to you. My name is Stephen Bogues. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
My name is Durga Sivamani, and I'm in the Simulation and Game Development program at Wake Tech. My focus in simulation and game development is on the programming track. There are currently two tracks that are offered, art and modeling and programming. Really, Wake Tech was kind of my second chance to start over and begin and really redirect my life and my career path. I realized when I first came here, I wasn't really going in the direction that I wanted, and I knew I would have to work hard and do the best that I could if I really wanted my career path, my personal life to change. The people here at Wake Tech, it's really different because you don't find this at a lot of other places. You don't find the diversity here because of how many different options Wake Tech offers to its students, to its faculty. So really just the diversity of the student population here is pretty incredible. My name is Durga Sivamani. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
My name is Robbie Moon, and I'm an Associate's in Arts degree at Wake Tech. I have worked for many years in business, and the reason I came back to get my education was to work in business. But through my journey through Wake Tech, I discovered that accounting actually have the tools that I need, and that's what I want to do. Actually, I never finished my undergraduate before, so I got an opportunity in my life and I came back to finish it to expand my base so I can continue to grow. Much better the second time around. You're much more focused. You learn from everything, from every experience. No class is just an extra credit to get to the next step. You actually are learning stuff in, and I have really enjoyed all my classes. I've learned so much from each one of them, no matter if they're in my intended field of study or not. I myself had my doubts about community college, but after being at Wake Tech for over 2 years, I don't have any doubts. I would come here again and I would recommend it to everyone. It's a great step to take. You don't lose anything. The quality of the teaching that you're receiving here is as good as you'll get pretty much anywhere else, or even better, I would say, in that sense. So I really recommend everyone to come to Wake Tech first. It's a great place to grow and to get to that next step in our life and our education. My name is Robbie Moon. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
My name is Angela Coleman Talbot. I'm in the nursing program at Wake Tech. Being an adult student, I feel like Wake Tech understood and appreciated maturity. So you were able as a student to give a lot of feedback. Your feedback was appreciated. It was taken into account. Your family, your work-life balance was taken into account to a degree. You know, classes and schoolwork and hospital rotations, of course, have a high priority. But you were always able to speak with your professors regarding work or home situations that really mattered. I believe that they really appreciated maturity. I don't think I really realized how much support I would receive from faculty, from special services like the ILC. I use the ILC a lot. That's the Learning Center. Faculty followed me throughout. They were always there. Even faculty, like you would take a class and then you could go to another class, but you could still reach back and receive support from faculty in previous classes. So the support has really been, Wake Tech to me has really been just a supportive system. I think it's a family atmosphere at Wake Tech between students and faculty, support. I just think it's special because you can really depend on Wake Tech. And then also the Wake Tech name itself, it's very prestigious. We go to hospitals, different places, everybody knows the Wake Tech name, so that really makes it really special. My name is Angela Coleman Talbot. Find yourself at Wake Tech.
I'm getting a business degree, and I've gotten certificates with the program in entrepreneurship and so forth. And I'm turning right back around and coming back to Wake Tech and get a second degree in criminal justice. I love Wake Tech because the teachers here they try to help you to pass your classes. They're not there to fail you, they're there to help you to pass. And that's one thing I like because I'm 70 years old. And for me to be doing this, my grandkids, I have 9 grands, 10 greats, and 2 great-greats. So they're excited about Grandma Shirley being in college, and I love it. I didn't want to sit home. It was boring. I wanted to be involved with life the way that you're supposed to be involved in life. So I decided to do something with that because I've always wanted to get my degree. And after, now that the grandkids are getting them, Grandma Shirley's getting hers too. And I love this place. My name is Shirley Fuller. Find yourself at Wake Tech.